What is up, party people? We are back again, and we got some women who are destroying feminism. That's right. Let's get it.
Mom, am I gay?
Well, are you attracted to boys or girls?
I'm 7.
Well, do you identify as a boy or a girl?
I'm a girl?
No, sweetie. You're biologically female, but do you identify as a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
That means you're non-binary. I'm going to start referring to you as they, them.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually came out to us as non-binary. We're so proud of them.
Yep. Happens all the time. Parents force their kids into this weird way of thinking. Crazy.
I used to be a doctor too.
You have lost yourself to madness.
I changed career paths.
I've gotten so many comments that are asking me what I mean when I say that I'm an anti-feminist, so I guess I'm gonna have to explain it.
Please.
When I say I'm an anti-feminist, I'm not saying that I'm against females. What I'm saying is that I'm against the feminism movement. Because all it really does is teach little girls to hate men who get their hands dirty. And in my opinion, when a man is working hard, that is what I want. It also teaches that it's supposedly empowering to dress provocatively and view yourself as an object. And in my opinion, that is not empowering at all. It says that we are all beautiful or that we're all valuable. But when you're treating your body and yourself like you're just a piece of meat, is that treating your body with respect? Our bodies are a temple. So why are we treating ourselves in this way? Not to mention the fact that the feminism movement treats abortion like it's this amazing thing, when we all know that it isn't.
I gotta give this young lady a big round of applause. I just couldn't find the clap button for a second there. She touched on a lot of really great points. I'm all for women being empowering. I'm good with that. I really am. But showing your body off is not empowering. It's actually kind of stupid. OnlyFans? Boo. Okay. Okay. No, it's women's empowerment. I didn't get the first part of it. Okay. Actually, it gives our power away, reduces women to blank objects. Men are no longer inspired to commit and give us what we want because they have what they want. 40% of the children are born today are to single moms. So yeah, it's true. Women showing their stuff off like that and giving it away and all this other stuff, like, you're not going to get what you want. You're giving men with exactly what they want without getting any of the benefits that you're getting, especially today. It's a bad idea. It doesn't make any sense. Keep the cookies in the jar. Okay. You sure talk a lot of for someone who can't run a mile in under 7 minutes. Okay.
Cancel culture has gone too far. As of
Victoria's Secret's models are canceled.
today, Victoria's Secret angels are canceled. Hot chicks who work out and take care of themselves and eat well, that's offensive now. I'll tell you why this one really pisses me off, other than the fact that, like, I've aspired to be as confident as those women my entire life. Like, I would look at them and be like, I want to be able to strut around in my underwear and some giant wings and be like, I'm here, bitch. Like, that's confidence. It's the nonsense of it. You don't have to be inclusive when you're the best. We don't go watch sports games to watch everyone be inclusive. Here's Joe's dad on first, Mike's mom's on second. We're being inclusive. We want to see the best in humanity.
It is true. I think the problem is that people who don't fit a certain look want to lower the bar for everybody. So they want nobody to be special. So because they're not, they don't want anybody else to be, which is not fair. There are winners and losers in life, and there are people who take really good care of themselves. This woman apparently wants to be the best she can be, and she is aspiring to be the best she can be. And that is part of the freedom that this country affords her, is to be the best she can be. But for somebody to want to take that away because they can't help but eat chicken wings and Big Macs, it's not her fault. If you want to do what you want to do, you do you. That's fine. And no one's going to judge you for it. But damn, don't judge her for it. She's trying to live her dream. Let her live it.
Want to aspire to something. And if we're going to play silly logic, as seems to be happening, why, if everybody is beautiful, are those girls' bodies not beautiful?
Good point. All right. This website will mail it to you for very little cost, sometimes even free. Okay, I didn't see what.
Welcome to the new world where young girls teach other young girls how to kill their children on the internet.
Ooh.
And what's even worse on this is the comments. Let's take a look. If you're pro-life, then be pro-life for yourself and pro-choice for everyone who's not you. Well, if you're anti-murder, just be anti-murder for yourself and pro-murder for everybody who's not you. Y'all don't care about the kids in the system getting abused, but a clump of cells that's not even a human being you'll fight for, y'all a joke. First of all, they're not just clumps of cells, they are human beings. They have their own genetic code, their own distinct DNA, and after 3 weeks, a steady heartbeat. Just because a child is inconvenient or may have a life in which they suffer more than others does not mean that you have the right to strip them of their life. Abortion is not a women's issue, it is a moral issue, and it is wrong.
I'm going to let the women fight this one out, but she makes some really good points, really valid points.
Actually, no. Abortion was started by a racist named Margaret Sanger.
Oh.
This is her delivering a speech at a KKK rally.
Oh.
Planned Parenthood is even happy to announce that it's their founder.
Oh.
She made it because she wanted to, in her words, eliminate black people. 3 out of 5 Planned Parenthoods can still be found in minority communities today. That is the goal of Planned Parenthood. Always has been. It was never about women's rights. It was about eliminating minorities.
Thank you, man, for that. Yeah, I gotta give her a round of applause for that. She did her homework. Appreciate that, young lady. Really appreciate that.
Would you be so against feminism when you're a woman? Why I think modern feminism is f***ing stupid. Part 1. All I have ever wanted from a yogurt is to know who the cows are. Here's a list of the cows' names. Myrtle, Irma, Fanny, Julia, Veronica. Goes on. A feminist comments and says, notice how they named all the cows traditionally girl names. There is a deep connection between misogyny and consuming animals. I don't think I have to say anything else. And I know some people are going to be trying to tell me.
It's definitely a joke. There's no way anybody believes that.
There are feminists that think that way. Thank you.
So, why are cows women names? Let us know if you know why. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you don't know, man.
I'm tired of being misgendered.
Oh!
Stop using sir and ma'am.
Hello, friend. I am a woman and a lesbian who people often mistake for a man.
Hello.
You know why? Because I have a man's haircut and I wear men's clothing. Sometimes I think I walk and I talk like a man. I don't care what they call me because they don't sleep in my bed and they don't pay my bills.
Man, come on.
Let me tell you what's going on with this misgendering and all this other kind of stuff. You are involving yourself in the separation of humanity.
Yep.
If those things don't matter and you can take any prefix or suffix or 3 letters and suddenly make it mean something, then guess what? Anybody else can call you whatever they want to. None of it matters. You're wasting time. Stop doing it.
Very good point. Very well said.
If real men don't, then why do real women falsely accuse men of sexual assault and ruin their lives? But y'all not ready for that conversation.
Another good one too. And not only correct, we got to give her a, because it happens all the time. It happens all the time. And I think whatever standard, and this is just what I think, and let me know if you agree or disagree. But whatever would have happened to the man in that situation, if the woman is caught to be lying, she should have to suffer the same consequences. If he was going to go to jail for 3 to 5, she should go to jail for 3 to 5 for lying.
Actually, no. According to the National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, 79.2% of victimized men reported female perpetrators. And even according to the Bureau of Justice statistics, incarcerated women were more likely to be by other women, not men. It wasn't by just a little either. The survey found that women inmates in state prisons were 3 times more likely to be assaulted by a woman.
So it's men, but no, it's men. No, but it's men. It's men.
Funny, because I've never heard or met a Republican that thought that was okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we're the party of people that encourages women to stay strapped and carry guns to protect themselves from horrible rapists. And I've heard several liberals think that sex education for elementary schoolers would be beneficial.
That is horrible.
And completely forgetting about that one first grade class with that horrible, disgusting teacher, there are many school boards encouraging this for 1st through 5th grade.
No.
And I've seen liberals back it up.
That is horrible. You shouldn't even know about that stuff in elementary school. You shouldn't know about it until, puberty or even after puberty. Most kids are not ready for that conversation. They're not ready. That's why they're called children. They're kids. I mean, are we just gonna... You know what? It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Joe Biden accused of sexual assault.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh well. We're going at it tonight.
Only takes one. Okay. We can't go this one. Let's see this one. Because we don't want copyright. No copyright.
Let's raise the minimum wage to $15.
Let's devalue the American dollar bill. Let's finish off the rest of the small businesses in the United States because they literally can't afford to pay their employees that much money. Let's just raise prices everywhere to reflect that unrealistic minimum wage like we did in California and New York. I know we're losing congressional seats because people are moving out of those states because they're literally too expensive to even live in, but the American people will be getting paid $15. They won't care. Let's just decrease the amount of minimum wage jobs that there are because the corporations that are smart are going to leave the country or they're going to automate those jobs anyways. While we're at it, we are going to have to hike up the tax rates for the middle class. We're going to erase the middle class. You'll all be equal. You'll all be equal. Equally as poor.
Or rich. Yep. Poor or rich.
Use this.
Don't you feel silly? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel a little ashamed? Tell me you're in a cult without telling me you're in
BLM. But that doesn't mean black police officers, black babies, or black conservatives. I want the right to my opinion, but if I don't like yours, it should be suppressed. Yeah, I believe in freedom of speech. For me, you need an ID to do basically anything but to vote? That's racist. Fox News spreads misinformation and lies. They need to go, but CNN can stay because I like them and they tell the truth. I'm gonna loot, burn my country down, not get arrested for it, and then blame white people for having privilege. My body, my choice, but you need to wear a mask and get rich people working for their money, that's selfish. But me wanting it without having to do anything, that's not. Twitter's a private company, they can do what they want. But all the other private businesses need to stay closed because of duh. You can't be racist towards white people. Pancake syrup offends me, but I also voted for a segregationist to be my president. It's not that we like Biden, it's that we hate Trump. Vote blue no matter who.
You made some really good points.
What I like to compare it to is love thy neighbor as thyself. Okay. Now, I know a lot of you have asked, how did you become the VP of the United States of America? And it's easy. I compared it to a verse, Ephesians 3:14. For this reason, I kneel. Hey, Willie. Hey, Montel. Hey, Daddy. Thank you, Jesus.
This is a really good comment, and I wanna talk about a little bit of Cuban history related to this, okay? Because 62 years ago, Cuba was just as free as America was. We used to have the right to have weapons. We were just like America, okay? Fidel came along, and as soon as he took power, the first thing he did was to take account of every weapon that there was in the country and who it belonged to. Once he finished that task and he had a complete data of every single bullet and gun that there was in the country, he went ahead and impounded for the people.
Yep.
Leaving an entire country without arms.
Yep.
Only the army has weapons in Cuba, and that's why the people don't do anything.
Yep. She is absolutely 100% correct. But that's never going to happen in this country. The citizens in this country are never going to give their guns up. It's never going to happen. So, anyway, lobbyists, we can, I'm not going to get political because that's not for this channel. But, yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Trying to put together Patreon. I don't know if I'll have it up by the time I post this video, but check it out down in the description below if I got it down there. Trying to make this thing a full-time thing. Help your boy out. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us here at Timeout, and we'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.